So today I did a thing. I went out and got some Terracotta Pot. It's without the hole in the back. You can see a reflection on the glass there. But I just wanted to where nobody stuck in that hole or anything, and no sharp edges. This is a very smooth pot. So far the rams have taken a liking to it. They've been cleaning it off. We can get some spawning behavior from it. They definitely are paired up. They sleep together at nighttime and they hang out a lot without aggression. Definitely a male and female. You have that female with that really bright pink underbelly. The male with his very awesome coloration. The emerald eyes back there. We got the corridors are going a little bit wild back here. I just toss some bug bites in there. They always love that stuff. I've been switching it up between two different foods. It's recommended. I got fish getting up, but I was recommended to. I've got other foods in this, but this is one I just started trying. It's not sponsored or anything, of course. Well, not like I can get sponsored yet. But this has a little bit of garlic in it. Helps with health. But it's definitely amazing. Protein's at 40%. It's not that 50% that I would want for breeding or anything, but it's some high quality food. There we go. Maybe you guys can read that. Sorry about the focus, it just doesn't want to focus today. This stuff is just it's like a thick brown flake, pretty big flake, so you can just crumble it up however big you want it. It's got a pretty decent smell to it, it's not really pungent, and of course these are always amazing. I love these. I'm sure you guys all know about these high protein bug bites. I'll see some wafers, and for my quarry cats I toss in a large catfish pellet in there every once in a while. Some of those in there for the bigger size catfish. They sit there and munch on that stuff. I just recently I don't know, I can't get my focus to work. There we go, maybe that'll help. Nope, still crap. Okay, but anyways, this bulb right here, I thought I had lost it. It's all hollowed out, but the plant decided to take root into the ground there. And this lace plant right here, the Madagascar lace, has shot a new runner off of it, a little pup, which I'm happy about because that was not looking all that great. The water's really cloudy because I like to add tannins to my water. I add these things like these big thick monkey pods or something like that in there, and definitely makes the water a little bit tea-like. My Anubias is shooting a new leaf here, and it's got a new leaf at the top too. That's just one long piece that I got from Flip Aquatics, from one of the giveaways in the fish fam. Thank you guys. A lot of the plants that I've got in here right now are from Flip Aquatics. A lot of the Java ferns and stuff. The Crypt Parva I've had growing in there for quite a while now. I don't know what happened to my focus. Sorry guys. But anyways, let's zoom out. That helps. This is a 29-gallon tank. I'm sure you guys see this in my videos a lot. I don't have many tanks. I have the shrimp tank just below this one. I know it's kind of sketch with having it on one of these rail type tank things, but I don't care. That down there is a 20-gallon yellow Neocaridina shrimp tank. But I believe these guys are taking a liking to this terracotta pot I put in here, and I'm really happy about that. These nerites, I might have to, I don't know what to do with them. They're starting to get pits and holes in them. I've added pieces of cuttle bone in there to try to combat that, and no real difference. I think it's just because I believe it's because I do the botanicals and stuff. All the tannins probably make it too acidic for their shells, which I feel really bad. The multiple different, I have like 3 different coolies in here. I have this one that I've had in here for quite some time. Let me see if I can zoom in on him. He's down here. This little guy, he is some kind of, he's a regular coolie, but he's tiny and he's got a different pattern. So very strange one. And then you have all the Adelphoi coolies. You have Mr. Goby here. That is my Stiphodon Goby. A little red Rilly shrimp that came from one of my tanks before. All the emerald eye rasboras. I have lots of little pygmy cories swimming through here. Brown coolie loaches, 2 of the regular coolie loaches, and I have 1 stone catfish in here that makes an appearance every once in a while. He stumbles around in here doing his thing. They're really awesome. I recommend getting at least 1 stone catfish in your tank. If you have a big tank, get a few of them. But they're fun to watch. They're very strange swimmers. And I hope you guys really enjoy my videos. If you do, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. And drop a comment if you can, please. That really helps me to grow my channel. I'm really working on this. I need to get out of the funk of not doing some talking over my recordings. I just feel weird talking to nobody. Or I'm talking to you guys, but it just feels weird that I'm talking to a camera and not directly to somebody. I hope you guys really enjoy my videos, and I'm working on trying to get better content out here for you guys. So yeah, help me to gain more popularity as I change my tanks around and fix things. Like, also I wanted to add that if you guys haven't noticed, I have quite the concoction of filtration here. I have a aquarium co-op sponge filter. I have oh, there's one of the coolies right there. ADHD there, sorry. I have some of these big sponges on the end of the flue ball hang-on back filters. I'm going to bring you guys up so you can see how much of a trickle I have on these. They're so caked with beneficial bacteria, which I allow, but they trickle like that. And that is very good. This tank is one of my oldest and most seasoned tanks. And it also has lots of house plants growing out of it. I just trimmed one of them down, but there's plants growing out of it. That's another one that's, I always pop these off when they get all the way yellow. But it's next to my little jungle here. These are something I've been experimenting with the yellow Neocaridinas. Excuse this. But yeah, anyways, I hope you really love seeing this tank. I really do. This is one of my favorite tanks. I mean, the other ones are really nice, but I need to clean them up before I do a video on them. Yeah, I'm really glad these German blue rams did not go after each other. That's one thing I've had in the past as far as experience with these guys. They just seem to really damage and kill each other out. Or it was just, this was down in Florida 4 years ago. Now I'm up in Washington, Eastern Washington. The water comes out at TDS of 150, 160. But yeah, high quality food and seasoned tank. I believe these guys will definitely thrive. I think it was because I had thrown them in a newly set up tank, and it was cycled, but at the same time they just weren't very happy. And I hope these guys live for a long time for me. Over the years of me keeping fish, I have learned a lot of things through YouTube and through Google and just reading books to help me understand how I should set these up. And I put my own little bit of artistic mind to it. I just kind of go for that crazy jungle vibe. Of course, minus the terracotta pot and the sponge filters, you know. But yeah, these fish have been thriving in here for a long time now, and I love it. I love how these fish all just they thrive together in a community, and they eat together. They don't kill each other, and I really like that. That's one thing I have always strived for, was these nano community tanks. One day I will own a big tank with just a specific type of bigger fish that I might experiment with, but I want to know everything there is to know about those fish before I get them. Yeah, these guys are awesome. I love the coloration on them. Love you guys, and thanks for watching. Peace.